our parts in for the solar. New charge controller. It is a 60 amp charge controller. And we have added on 2 more batteries that I switched for the other ones. So I have 6 batteries, approximately 90 amps per battery. So I got a pretty good battery bank. It's a 24 volt system, and I have the Monster. This thing's huge. It's a 4,000 watt inverter, 4,000 to 8,000. So it is massive. This thing is giving us so much power, I can't even believe it. Combining with the 4 panels of 330 watts. So that's 1,320 watts coming to the panels. And yeah, we're set up. We have our solar set up. So this is the system, and we had every light and pretty much every appliance that we could think of running inside the house, and it didn't even make a blip. So we have the capacity to have a lot more. I'm getting a bit of collection. That's the other charge controller I'm putting on the bus, and that is the inverter that I'm giving back to Pete. That's the old inverter. I have another inverter in the bus that just has a ground fault alarm. So yeah, so that's it. Just got to straighten things up, making it a little bit neater. And I still do have to get the charger, the 40 amp charger that'll go on to charge the system when it's on the generator, but I will get that when I go to Thunder Bay next. So we're running good, 100% bank. We're still getting sun. Being able to flip those panels up and catch the sun is good until we get our rack that we're gonna have, and then we're set. We just trench all the wires and we're good to go. Okay, so that's it. Solar, this will probably be the last of the solar. Hopefully we won't have any problems. And when I get that charger, we can revisit that. But now we can move on to the next things at Tiny Foot Acres.
So Rod and I just purchased a new equipment for our little homestead here. I don't know if you can hear it, but he's just arriving home. It's the new Tiny Foot Acres tractor. 1943 Ford. garden update. We got some potatoes coming up. That's a sweet potato. And that's a sweet potato. I had 3. I don't see the other one coming up, but as you can see, lots of potatoes coming up. My sunflowers doing amazing. 5 rows of potatoes also doing well. I had a friend also give me some more tomatoes, so we're gonna have tons of tomatoes. Some cabbage, lots of cabbage, and celery, and some more peppers, and Swiss chard, and all our squash. Doing fabulous. And I'm actually super happy that there isn't a ton of weeds popping up in this garden either, which surprises me. We still plan to put wood chips down between the rows and possibly around the plants too, just to keep everything as dampened down on the weeds as we can. But pretty nice for 15 days. Makes a big difference. We're getting lots of sun here and occasional rain, which is excellent for a garden. And our no-till garden is looking even better. I started putting the soaker hose down and having problems with it. I don't know if our pressure is too much or what it is, but it's not really working as a soaker hose. It's just going right through as a normal hose. So, yeah. The seed I put down isn't doing fabulous. I think either chipmunks or birds have gotten at it. I am probably going to have to reseed some lettuce because I only have 2 coming up, 3 maybe, and not very many carrots. And my peas keep getting chopped off. So I don't know what is doing that, but I'm not happy about that because I had a couple of peas here and now I only have 1. So we had kind of a busy week. We finally got our solar up and going. We've been working on the garden, trying to get the soaker hoses working, but not having any much luck with that. And got to have lettuce for the first time from our garden, so fruits of our labor. Right. And you were just out here hanging out with Clarence, our new 1943 tractor.
Just remember, guys, life's too short.